Hopes of getting $2,000 stimulus checks are quickly evaporating. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell refuses to allow the Senate to vote just on the expanded checks. He has bundled the issue with two unrelated measures.
The Senate is not going to split apart the three issues that President Trump linked together just because Democrats are afraid to address two of them. The Senate's not going to be bullied into rushing out more borrowed money into the hands of Democrat rich friends who don't need the help.
Democrats who have already passed the measure in the House are blaming McConnell for that stalemate.
The Democrats and Republicans in the House have passed that legislation. Who is holding up that distribution to the American people? Mitch McConnell and the Senate Republicans.
CNBC's Ylan Mui is live in Washington tonight. Ylan, the other measures that McConnell is asking for, are they a nail in the coffin for these $2,000 checks?
Contessa, the short answer here is yes. Democrats had tried to argue that they do have the votes to pass a standalone bill on $2,000 checks, and there are at least half a dozen Republicans who said they would support it. But McConnell is the one who controls which bills come to the floor. And today he explicitly declared that the House bill has no realistic path to quickly clearing the Senate. Instead, he said that Republicans are fulfilling their commitment to the president by combining his three priorities into one package: bigger checks, getting rid of the liability shield for tech companies, and election security, even though they do not stand a chance of passing altogether. Now, today, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi was also asked if she might try again next year to increase the size of the stimulus checks. Contessa, she dodged that question and said that instead, Democrats are keeping up the pressure for a standalone vote this week.
Ilana, what about this vote to override the president's veto of the what they say is a must-pass defense spending bill? Where do we stand?
Well, Contessa, the process of that vote is complicating the politics, especially for Republicans. The Senate cannot start considering the stimulus payments until they are done voting on whether to override the president's veto of the defense spending bill. That's probably going to take a couple of days. And the upshot is this puts the two GOP senators from Georgia in a really tough spot. They are facing a tight re-election race next week, and now they have to decide whether to buck the president or support him, and also whether to leave the campaign trail and go back to Washington for this important vote. Contessa, nothing less than control of the Senate is riding on the outcome of that election.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.